All right, welcome everybody. We're going to do another constitutional audit video. This came from Up Caveman, and I would love to know if he happens to watch this, if that has anything to do with the old Captain Caveman. I believe it does, but I could be wrong. But what you're seeing is an illegal detainment, which means that this person was technically arrested, even though he wasn't, it wasn't a custodial arrest, illegally by this officer, and the officer admits it while he's talking to him. So let's watch this video. And just so you know what happened prior to this, this officer had apparently stopped a juvenile, and this auditor was filming from public space. So whatever happens in public can be filmed. So let's look and see what happens. Now, the officer mentioned this, but the minute he put those lights on, especially since he's not on the roadway, pretty much the minute he put those lights on, it's no longer a consensual encounter.
How are we doing? How are we doing?
Your contact is non-consensual, sir.
Do you see those lights? This isn't consensual. So I'm stopping you because you're filming the kid, okay? I understand that you have an issue with law enforcement. I understand that you're trying to film me, but in the process of you filming,
do you understand that this is public?
Let me finish real quick. In the process of me filming,
am I being detained?
You filming me?
Am I being detained?
All right. So first he tells him, this is not, look at the lights. This is not consensual. And then he tells him, yeah, basically, I know you have the right to do this, but you were filming a juvenile. So I've illegally detained you because he has no reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has occurred, is occurring, or is going to occur.
Did you see these lights?
So does that mean I'm being detained?
You are being detained right now. Why?
What reasonable suspicion, articulable suspicion?
A child. That is what. And I was trying to explain that to you, but you want to interrupt me just to ask.
So am I under arrest? Are you going to arrest me for filming a child, sir?
All right.
In public?
Listen.
I don't need to listen to your shit. Your contact is non-consensual.
You can't ask me a question and then not allow me to answer it. Like how? Why would you ask the question if you're not going to let me answer, Miss? Why? Why even ask the question then? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to ask a question and then not allow anybody to answer? Okay. So, just so you understand, since I didn't get to say it when I initially started talking to you, I understand that you are filming. You are free to film. I have no issue with that. We are on public property. I have no issue with that. Just so you know, I am filming as well. Okay? Body cam for video and audio. All right? So, the reason I'm coming over to talk with you is because you are filming a child. I understand that you like to film us and make sure that we are doing our job correctly and proficiently. I understand that. I have no issue with that. But in the process of you filming me, you're filming a child. Okay? Of all the different interactions that you've had with law enforcement.
All right. So the question I'd ask here is that illegal? Because he's telling him the reason why I came over here and stopped you is because you're filming a child. Is that illegal? And when he says no, lawsuit, buddy, lawsuit for a Fourth Amendment violation.
That is the reason I came over here to speak with you, okay? Do you understand that? Mr. Do you understand what I just said?
I plead the fifth, sir.
Okay.
Your contact is non-consensual.
It isn't consensual. This is not a consensual encounter. You are detained. This is not a
for
consensual
what
encounter.
crime am I being detained for?
Explain that to
for
you.
Filming a child.
For filming a child. Yes. Sir.
Are you fucking for real, dude? In public?
Filming a child? Were you not filming me talking to that child? My point exactly.
Am I free to go, sir?
You are not free to go.
Am I under arrest, sir?
Supervisor on his way.
Who is your supervisor?
You're more than welcome to speak with him. His name is Sparkman. Officer Sparkman. So outside of the legality of this, while we're waiting for my supervisor and you pleading the fifth, out of curiosity, were you in the military? Just out of curiosity, it has nothing to do with this stop. I'm just wondering, because you're wearing the hat you're wearing. You're not in trouble by answering. I'm a veteran myself. I just wanted to thank you for your service if you were. That is the only reason I'm asking.
He's not asking for that. What he was hoping is he'd say no, and then he'd tell him, well, I was a veteran, and so I fought for more rights than you have.
If you still feel to plead the fifth to that's fine. Okay? But if you were military, I appreciate your service, and thank you, okay? Outside of this interaction, all right? Okay, good talk. So, why are we filming a child?
Your name and badge number, sir.
I know that you can see it, but it's Officer Horton, badge number ZH462. Okay. Anything else I can answer for you before I go back to my question?
What articulable reasonable suspicion of a crime have I committed that made you detain me, sir?
Why do I continue to answer that question specifically if I've already made that
Because you haven't stated a law that says I can't film a child in public.
It is illegal to film a child.
Are
Yes,
you ridiculous, dude?
It is illegal to film children. It is. Do you have that parent's consent?
Oh, wow. Here's the problem. If you allow let's say I'm on a sidewalk. Now, is it weird? Yeah. But let's say I'm on a sidewalk and your child's playing in the yard. If I film that child, there is no law that I'm aware of against that. Wow. I'm just amazed.
To film that child? Do you have that parent's consent to film their child? I just so. Okay. So, while we're waiting, did you want to get the car number? It's 1601.
All right, so here's a supervisor.
Can you run 29P on Anthony?
Well, I guess he's not going there.
So this is my supervisor.
All right, so let's see what happens with the supervisor.
Because he's filming a juvenile. Say what? I stepped out with him because he's filming a juvenile.
He detained me is what he meant to say.
That's why the lights are on.
No, he detained me, sir.
I'm investigating, trying to find out why he is filming a child.
And you're his supervisor?
He's not.
And is filming a child in public illegal, sir?
Filming a child? Why are you filming a child?
I was filming your fucking officer here, but he claims that I was filming a child.
All right. I stated that.
What do you mean just be gone? He fucking detained me illegally, sir.
You're not detained. You can go.
He detained me, sir. Am I being detained, Mr. Horton?
He's undetaining you. Yes. So I don't understand why.
Okay, so I'm free to go and I'm free to stay. Fuck you, Officer Horton, you piece of shit. You scumbag motherfucker.
Thank you.
You just illegally detained me. Do you understand what you did, sir?
I did
You
not.
scumbag blue line thug motherfucker. Do you understand what you just did? You illegally detained me for filming a child, sir. What the fuck is wrong with you? How long have you been a police officer, sir? How long have you been a police officer, sir?
Why don't you look it up on your little pay chart?
You're a real disrespectful pig, sir.
Am I?
You certainly are.
How? Tell me how I am.
Fucking detaining me for filming in public, you stupid son of a bitch.
No, that was not.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Sparkman, ZH469. You're free to go. You're free to go, sir.
That supervisor is thinking, holy shit, what did this guy just do? This was an ego stop, guys. And I wish that I had seen these when I was a police officer, because there's some things I would have done differently. I wouldn't have stopped him for filming this juvenile bullshit. because I would know that whatever we do in public, where I probably would have made the mistake is like when they go into the post office and stuff like that, because we were pretty much trained that if whoever's in charge of that property at the time could criminal trespass somebody. So I would have made mistakes at the post office when they do that kind of stuff. This, man, of course, this supervisor doesn't want to embarrass his officer in front of a suspect. Plus, he already knows that there's a possibility of litigation here. So what I would do is call that officer on private channel and tell him to come over, and I would ream his ass. But everything that this guy said to that officer, I'm sorry, but the officer deserved it. Absolutely deserved it. The original video will be in the description. This channel is not monetized, so I don't do this for money. I do this for two reasons. One, I want to help officers know their responsibilities, and I want citizens to know their rights. And in this case, this officer really told him that I am basically, he might as well have said, listen, I know I'm not supposed to detain you, but I'm doing it anyway, just because I have a big ass ego. I wouldn't have answered any of his questions, none of them, because it looks bad when you only answer the questions you don't want to answer. The best thing you can do is I plead the fifth. I have nothing to say without an attorney present, and see what he does, and say that I will cooperate only under the threat of arrest. If you don't want to get arrested, I will cooperate only under the threat of arrest. Are you arresting me? And wow, I'm amazed. So everybody, Mossy Man, if you're listening, thank you. I did not know that you were doing audits. I did see you on that other channel, and that was pretty amazing. Let me know. You're always welcome to come up. I can send you the link. I'm just utterly shocked right now at what happened on this video. And he got training for this. He should have at least been suspended for a day, something. This was, I'm frustrated. So anyway, everybody